boys, another video called Fears. Lock in.
It's just a spider. What's up, bro? Wait, am I supposed to be afraid of a spider? Yeah. Wait, why? Bro, it's so small and it like literally can't harm me. I feel like spiders get a bad rep. Like, it's not his fault he was born this way. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It says it right here. Oh yeah, you're right. Hey man, where are you going? Fears. The thing that helps us stay alive, but is mostly just an inconvenience in modern day life. Like, our brain.
Alright, bro, let's be honest. No one is really scared of spiders if it's really the small ones. If it's those big ones, bro, with the hair and stuff, oh hell no.
Brains haven't fully developed to understand what is real or not. Like, hey, I appreciate you looking out for me, but getting chased by a guardian in Breath of the Wild doesn't actually put me in danger. Yet my whole system goes into panic mode as if I'm actually in the game. Anyways, let's start off with fear number 1.
Public bathrooms.
I don't know what it is about using the bathroom in public, but it feels like so many things can go wrong. And I'm not talking about going number 1, like that usually goes well. But number 2 is where it can get scary. The amount of times I've seen people get absolute
I've never did that. I've never ever did that, bro. Like, just save it till you're home, bro. Like, literally.
violated while using the stall is unsettling. And I haven't just seen that kind of stuff happen on TikTok, but in person too. Can I come in? What?
I knew I recognized those shoes.
Ah! Let me in! What? No! Coming in hot! Yo, what is going on? Anyway, I literally never once used the stall
Holy other day, I'm not even gonna lie.
at my school for 6 years straight. Until one day I had to go poop so unbelievably badly that I just had to face my fear and use the stall. So I walked all the way to this bathroom that was away from like all the classrooms in hopes that no one would be in there, and luckily there wasn't. So I started pooping and everything was going well until I heard someone walk into the bathroom. I wasn't too worried at first because I thought like, oh yeah, this guy's probably gonna pee and then be on his way. But that didn't happen. He walks to the end of the bathroom and then starts pacing back and forth for like 5 minutes. And meanwhile, I'm sitting on this toilet looking at this dude walking back and forth across the bathroom while I'm sweating and just trying to get this poop out as fast as possible. So I managed to push through, and then I slowly opened the door to see who was outside of the stall. And it was just some random 4th grader who stares at me the entire time I leave the bathroom. Bro, he was looking at me like I was the weird one. I'm assuming he was just skipping class by walking around the bathroom.
Yo, who the hell are the people that actually do that, bro? Like,
But I don't know, bro. Whenever I saw that kid in the halls, I viewed him as the kid who camps in the bathroom. Now, I'm not necessarily scared of heights. I'm scared of falling to my death, which, let's be clear, are two completely different things. Like, for example, I love roller coasters and airplanes, but when it comes to where someone can just trip, slip, or get pushed to their death, that's where I cross the line. Like, when my brother is standing on the edge of a cliff and like leaning and looking over it, every part of me goes into panic mode, even to the point where I can't.
yo, oh god, bro. Yo, that's a real one. That's a real one, bro. I could actually relate to that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Look at someone being that close to a cliff. And I remember this one time my family was in Hawaii and we were at this little waterfall in the middle of the forest, and I was actually petrified because there were all these little kids climbing up this literal 1-inch ledge to jump 30 feet into this waterfall. And it wasn't like if they slipped they would fall into the water. It was just straight ground until you reached the top where you could jump into the water. Seriously, one wrong move and little Jimmy up there was done for. And all these kids' parents were chilling at the bottom. Like, do you not care for your children? Are you trying to get rid of them? Where you're like, hey little Jimmy, go climb up that muddy, slick 1-inch ledge to jump 30 feet down into a puddle. But something even worse to me is rock climbing, especially free soloing, which if you don't know is rock climbing without safety gear. But even with safety gear,
I don't think I'm ever gonna do this unless I get famous. I'm never doing this, bro. Rock climbing? You're straight up asking to die, bro.
I'd probably be too scared to actually rock climb higher than 10 feet. Out of the few times I have rock climbed, the way up was always easy for me, but then I look down and even if I've barely gone high up, it feels like I'm 100 feet from the ground. Yo, why are you doing this to me, bro? I know I'm 5 feet from the ground and wearing safety gear. Why are you making this so difficult? I don't know, that looks pretty high up to me, man. And once you get to the top of the rock wall, you're supposed to like jump down with the safety gear. But even with the gear, it takes me a good few seconds to build up the courage to do it. Speaking of courage, my next fear is rejection. But that's a story I'll tell you in another video later on. Hehehe. Anyway, next fear.
Jet ski.
Now let me explain.
Yo, this would be fun as hell. I just don't know how to swim. I'm not even gonna lie. If I know how to swim, bro,
One time, when my family was staying at a lake house, it happened to have a jet ski we could use. And my dad wanted me to ride on this jet ski with him while like a floaty was attached to the jet ski that my brother and his friend could ride on. And at first I didn't want to do it. Like, I don't know, I didn't trust that jet ski. My spidey senses were tingling. But my dad reassured me and said, don't worry, jet skis don't flip. For some reason, you know, like 10-year-old me was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. So I reluctantly decided to go on the jet ski, and at first it was actually really fun, you know, until my dad made this crazy sharp turn where like the weight of the floaty and us turning directly into a wave made the jet ski completely flip over. And I had to jump off last second to save my life. So we were stranded in the middle of this giant lake with the jet ski completely flipped over.
If that's happening, I'm drowning.
It was like spewing out gas too. Eventually this guy in his boat helped us flip it over, but that experience made me never trust a jet ski again. But most outdoor activities I'm not a big fan of anyway, which probably doesn't surprise anyone because I'm an animation YouTuber who likes to be inside all day. Which brings me to my next point of being afraid of the main culprit for why I don't go outside. Bugs. I hate bugs, bro. They are the bane of my existence. Like, they are so disgusting and scary at the same time for me. Like, if I see a bug in my shower, I just accept I'm not taking a shower tonight. And my fear for bugs, I would say, is actually justified because when I was in kindergarten, I was playing in this area behind my school's playground.
Here, listen, I don't really have any problem with any bugs except mosquitoes. Those are so annoying, bro. Yo, as of right now, I literally can't even step outside without getting attacked by like 150 bugs. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I accidentally stepped on a wasp's nest, and immediately the wasps were on me. I was getting stung left and right while I was running to my mom. By the time I got to my mom, the wasp had kind of backed off. But while my mom was comforting me by patting me on my back, a wasp got into my shirt and she ended up patting this wasp and like slapping it and making it angry. So then that one stung me in the back too. That experience was so traumatizing for me, I refused to go outside for the whole summer. Which honestly wasn't that different from my normal routine, but you get it. Also, besides the whole traumatizing experience, bugs are just gross in general. Like, have you seen a centipede? That thing is putrid. Or what an ant's face looks like up close? Literally a demon, bro. Look at that. Also, bugs are one of the only creatures that break into your home. Like, if I saw a capybara in my house, I'd be like, yo, what's good, my G? How'd you make your way in here? But when I see a spider in my house, which happens like every day, I'm like, you're not welcome here. Disgusting creature. Then I hit him with the tissue method. And my last fear is that you won't subscribe. But knowing you, you're definitely...
Nah, W video though, I'm not even gonna lie. W video, bro.